said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be really
A story allows you to talk about the character's life, and you can go into those things about grief and loneliness and isolation, those kinds of things, without exposing yourself too much. I'm Chris Crutcher. I write adolescent fiction mostly, and a lot of it is literature that comes out of my life as a child and family therapist when I was working with child abuse and neglect families. Before that, I was an educator. I worked in an alternative school. It shaped the subject material, for sure. And I think that it also shaped a lot of the language that you use to tell your stories.
He said I was finally the husband, and most of the time I wasn't, and I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition, and I went 3 times that year. I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, and I looked deeper and I spoke sweeter and I gave forgiveness.
If life is like a candle bright, then death must be the wind. You can close your window tight and it still comes blowing in.
So I will climb the highest hill and watch the rising sun and pray that I won't feel a chill till I'm too old to die down.
Like tomorrow was a gift and you got eternity to think about what you do with it. What did you do with it? What did I do with it? What would I do with it? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. Then I looked deeper and I spoke sweeter and I watched an eagle as it was flying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. To live like you were dying.
Chris Crutcher's outstanding book Deadline takes readers on an emotional journey with many unexpected twists and turns along the way. With a shocking and strange beginning, readers will be hooked into the heart-wrenching resolution. Deadline is inspiring, realistic fiction and enjoyable to read.
The book shows a lot of verbal irony through the noise. He's a very sarcastic and smart-alecked character. What he says is not what he really means, which makes the book comical and enjoyable to read, but often says things way more dramatized than they are. Deadline is a very unpredictable book that has great suspense throughout the story, which leaves you constantly wondering what will happen next. It has a realistic plotline which deals with real-life situations. Deadline is also a book that is very inspirational that will make you want to live your life to the fullest.